Well, summer has officially kicked off for Stadia as we have some big summer sales that we're going to cover in this video. We also have new Pro games that were announced, a new free play week, another new game coming to Stadia with lots of potential, and finally we have a beta sign up for another big game on Stadia. All that in this video. Hit that subscribe button, guys, to always be up to date with all Stadia news and information. So Stadia just announced some future Pro games coming on September 30th, so it is a bit a ways away. And Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered. These are both titles that are available via pre-order if you rather much own the copies. Now, if you guys don't know about this series, it's fantastic. They are very popular narrative-driven games that pretty much play out like a movie. It's been a while since I've gotten to play Life is Strange, the first one, and I never got that chance to finish it. So now this gives me the chance to go back and play, and that makes it even easier knowing that it's coming to Stadia Pro and it'll be even lighter on my wallet. Again, this comes on the heels of the new Life is Strange True Colors that releases on September 10th. I gotta say though that the dates are a little weird, seeing as how these other titles come later in the month and they are the older ones, but you will be able to go full circle on the series on Stadia, which is really neat. We also got an announcement today of new play days with PGA Tour 2K21 on June 17th at 9 a.m. PT. You'll be able to hop in and play some PGA Tour 2K21 until June 21st. The game is also on sale if you decide you want to buy it. It's at around 20 bucks. I have a video on the channel of me playing this, and guys, it's an awesome game. I really enjoyed it, and I've heard nothing but good things about this title from other people as well. It's a game that I think is very versatile in regards to kind of just playing it anywhere on your phone or living room, computer. It doesn't matter because it's such a chill game and relaxing one. So if you guys are interested in this one, it will be free this upcoming week. With that, guys, we have a new beta sign up for the Division Heartland for Stadia, and ironically this hasn't been quote-unquote officially announced technically, but I mean at this point most Ubisoft games come to Stadia, so I'll have a link down below for that sign up. But for some reason it said I signed up already, and I had only recently signed up for Riders Republic, so maybe if you guys had signed up for that, you get automatically signed up for this one as well. So I will have that description down below. With that though, we also got confirmation of the game Extinction. This is that dinosaur game I had talked about some time ago. They said it's going to come to Stadia, but more than likely will be delayed due to lack of funds. And what they said is that they're going to take the profit from the original sales when it does come out to help the Stadia port along. So the game is aiming for a 2022 release, I think in the second half of the year. So it might be some time before we see this on Stadia. And this game is only coming though because the developers said that they would bring it if enough people from the Stadia community had shown interest. Well, I want to give you guys some kudos to you guys because you guys did just that. And as I keep saying, guys, make as much noise as you can for these games to come on Stadia, whether that's through Reddit, Twitter, whatever social media. Like I said, even through these comments, because the Stadia peeps do watch these videos as well. So keep making that noise, and that's awesome to see that this game will eventually see a Stadia release. And quickly, I wanted to go over some news with Get Pack that will be releasing onto other platforms on July 29th, but will come with full crossplay as well as a huge new update bringing in a new chapter and just a lot more content. So good to see that. I love the game, especially for those who own the game as well via Stadia Pro. So good stuff here. And finally, we have the Summer Stadia Sales, and I always debate on how to cover this. So today what I'm going to do is I won't go into details on games that were previously on Stadia Pro, but I'll mention them here quickly right now if I recommend them at the current sale price. F1 2020 Grid, absolutely. The entire Metro series, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. These are the games to me that stand out as excellent sales, so check them out if you happen to not own them from Stadia Pro. But otherwise, let's quickly hit on the rest of the Stadia sales that I think are worth it based on price, gameplay, and replayability, with a huge emphasis on the price part. And we're jumping straight to Borderlands 3, coming in at 20 bucks and is about to see an update soon on full crossplay. This is a game that I always recommend anyways, and now it's even easier with that future crossplay patch. Then we have the infamous Cyberpunk 2077 at $47.99, and I think we've seen a sale on this before, but it was very small. This is the biggest sale, and yes, I do recommend this game. I beat it from start to finish, and I still feel like I only played about a third of the game. I enjoyed the main missions, the side quests for me were fun, and the game has only been a lot more cleaned up since I played it, so grab this one if you haven't plunged into to it yet. Then we have a Darksiders Genesis at $19.99, and that's not bad at all, but sadly it's also the closest thing we have to a Diablo-like title on Stadia. Please guys, over at Google, please get me one Diablo-type title on this platform. I am begging you guys. We also have Doom and Doom 64, and I recommend both, but I'm actually going to say to hold off on Doom Eternal at $29.99 because this game has been $20 multiple times, and it will come back at that price. Just be patient. We have the Far Cry titles, New Dawn and Far Cry 5. Both are on sale. Grab these in anticipation for Far Cry 6. FYI, these games are not related, but you get familiar with the mechanics and how the story flows in a Far Cry title. Then we have FIFA 21 at $24.79, and I enjoyed my time with this one, as well as Madden at $19.99. I'm actually playing Madden currently as my most game played right now. Then we have Octopath Traveler. This one's at $29.99, and I have to say this game can take hours of your life away. It's an awesome game. It's an old school RPG, deep story, deep and fun combat, and I think this is the cheapest I've seen it on Stadia at $29.99, and I think I'm actually going to be picking this one up myself. Grab it, absolutely. Another RPG in Outward is only $15.99, but this is a hardcore survival RPG. Heavy survival elements. You gotta eat, you gotta sleep. It's been a while since I played it, but it's a very hard game, but it's also pretty cheap, and I do recommend it at this price, especially if you're looking for a whole different RPG experience. Another big title here in Red Dead Redemption, one of my most recommended games on the entire platform. The story you can really get lost in for many hours in the main game, then jump into the multiplayer and lose hundreds of hours as well, with a very active Stadia community. Absolutely grab this one. All the Tomb Raider games are on sale, and I'm not going to go over all of them, but it's the normal prices that we usually see, so grab those. We have Saints Row the Third Remastered coming in at $23.99. The Stadia port on this one met my expectations, and it was a really fun ride. And finally guys, I'm going to recommend The Division 2 Warlords of New York Edition at $17.99. This is one of my favorite Stadia ports. 4K 60 FPS, full crossplay, and it gets you ready for the upcoming Division Heartland that's coming out soon for Stadia. Actually, I don't know if it's coming out soon, but it's coming out here at some point, and I think this is a great one. Enjoy your ride in this game. I've put in tons of hours myself into The Division 2, and I just love my time with this game on Stadia. With that, any sales that I've missed, go ahead and type them in the comments to help your fellow Stadians if you recommend them. And there was a lot of awesome sales here, so I was very happy to see this kickoff here of Stadia Summer Sales. With that guys, let me know your thoughts on the Stadia news today. What do you think of the new pro games coming this September? That Extinction game, are you guys hyped at all for that one? Also, all the Stadia Summer Sales. As always, hit that red subscribe button to always be up to date with all Stadia news and information. Also, hit that thumbs up to help the algorithm. I'm Sunny, and I'll see you guys in the clouds.